Scottie Pippen, Luke Longley, and Dennis Rodman up front for the Miami Heat. Tim Hardaway and Sasha Danilovich in the backcourt. Dan Marley, Alonzo Mourning, and Kurt Thomas. There's posting up. Danilovich is guarding Michael Jordan. Turn around, and Jordan puts the Bulls up.
Now, Dick, you cannot play Michael any better than that.
Shot clock. Now it's Longley, low post against Mourning. Good feed inside to Jordan. The basket, good, and a foul.
You know, we have two excellent defensive teams here tonight. They're both right in the top three, fewest points, low shooting percentages against, but they are both forcing 20 turnovers a game by the opposition.
So this should be a relatively low-scoring game. Michael Jordan coming out and is 3 for 3 from the field and has scored the first 7 Bulls points. So Mourning gets the basket. 3 different Heat players have scored, and we're tied at 7. Here is Jordan, gets 3, and Michael Jordan now with 9 points, all 9 of the Bulls points. Mourning, he threw up an air ball, but Thomas is fouled and goes right at her, Rodman. We may expect some of this tonight.
Yeah, well, you see, Thomas is a Bull. He is a quality defensive player. Pat Riley said one of the...
Now, when these teams played in the playoffs last year, Alonzo Mourning was thrown out of the game, ejected in game 1, and fouled out in game 2. So there's some bad blood between these two teams, and the Heat claimed that the Bulls laughed in their faces when they swept them last year.
Yeah, and all of the players were quoted this week in the Miami papers saying that they didn't mind losing, but during the course of the game, the talking was there, and they should have been hit with technical fouls. They were not. The league stepped back. So they all, you know, really have a little chip on their shoulder. Have you been around this league? Is this your first year on these games?
Couple of weeks, that's all. Ball away by Jordan. He turned around as the ball was in the air. He knew it was through, and Michael Jordan, 5 for 6, ties the game at 11, and Jordan has scored all of Chicago's 11 points. So he's off to a sizzling start tonight. Turnaround by Mourning, and he hits, and the Heat lead 13 to 11.
To be able to do that, we want all our players to live in a nice place. They want to take a boat to practice. That's great.
All right, Randy Fun, thank you. Back to you, Dick and UB.
Michael Jordan with a baseline jumper is fouled, so Jordan red hot early. Michael Jordan remains on the bench as the Heat have opened up a 15-point lead here with a little more than 4 minutes gone by. 7:36, Miami leading by 11. Jordan pulling up, and Sasha's not going to get near him.
Now, you can see he really feels it, and it's in the first step. His first step is so quick tonight.
So he picked up where he left off and got another world championship, and tonight has scored 21 of the Bulls' 38 points.
I think the other thing you always have to look at his career and say the 6 rebounds are there, the 6 assists are there. He always shot over 50%. He always shot over 84% on the foul line.
Really the landmark of this club. He is the symbol of the big...
Oh, yes!
Pippen and Jordan. Jordan put it through.
Eye contact. Now, keep an eye to the right of your screen. Watch how high up Michael is. Not bad. Not a bad catch.
Eye contact. How long have they been doing this?
They've been doing it for so long. It's just beautiful to watch the two of them play.
In the second quarter.
They have all their three-point shooters in, and they're going one-on-one. Watch the kick out.
Kerr, Jordan, Pippen, and Pippen for 3. That's exactly what they did, Coach Brown. And
look at another one right here.
Another one.
Yes,
that's 2. They get 6 points in the last 12-plus seconds to end this first half. And the Miami Heat have to still be in shock. What an exhibition. You called it, Hubie. You knew exactly what they would do after the timeout. Michael Jordan hits the 3 after Scottie Pippen hit the 3, and the Bulls finish on a 23-6 run.
Well, they bring in Kerr and in Harper, and then they're going for the 3. But see, this is careless right now with 2.0 seconds. Watch, see, this is a long pass. Michael just laying in the woods. Beautiful ball fake, and then that one was at least 6 feet behind the line.
You know, you hate to say it for a Miami crowd. They got their money's worth in the last 12 seconds of the first half. 57 to 53, the Bulls in front. And there you see what Jordan has done against the defenders against him.
Yeah, and it's multiple defenders. No one guy is going to play him during the course of the night.
Favor the Bulls in the opening moments of the second half. Jordan hits. Nothing's changed for him, and Michael Jordan now with 28 points.
Got to go down inside, get the high percentage shot, if not get fouled.
Well, instead, Jordan gets the basket and gets fouled.
Showtime.
He wasn't even looking at the basket when he went up for that shot. Let's face it.
That's right.
He was looking towards us.
Well, you're going to see this. He just happened to throw it up over his head. Now just watch this as he spins baseline. He comes into the traffic, just throws it up, hoping.
He peeked. He even liked that. Michael even said that was a neat one. I don't really saw that. They played well in the Olympics.
They sure did.
Jordan, basket counts and a foul, and that'll be 4 on Sasha Danilovic.
Yeah, see, he did get him. See, he got him again. Now, see, if I were coaching Danilovic right now, I'd say to him right now, how many shots have you blocked of Jordan's tonight? Okay?
That's a good
you know, really, I'd ask him a good question. You know, I'm trying to be, you know, in your face. See, he keeps going for the shot block. He has not blocked one of his shots, and he has fouled him 3 times.
Wide, Rodman and Scottie Pippen. Turnaround by Jordan. He is phenomenal.
Anytime they're clearing out, they just cut everyone through, and that allows Michael to just take his man. Now in the first half, he spun 3 times to the baseline and beat Danilovic to the basket. That time, and
they led by 11 at the quarter. The Bulls by 4 at the half. Jordan up and under over Hardaway, and it drops for him. 38 for Michael Jordan. He's having a blast today. Well, Kukoc looking low. Leonard very nearly stole the ball from Michael Jordan. You're right. He's doing a great blanket job on Jordan. Even though he gets the basket, Leonard stayed with him as well. Jordan in his antics as he scored his 40th.
Now, Michael was well, look at the trap. There's the trap. Now, here he comes down, and he's saying, you know what? I'm going up anyway, and I'm going to shoot that around that backboard. Taunting him the entire night.
That's fraternizing with the enemy. Hardaway missed. Mourning follow up.
Yes!
And a foul. And Alonzo Mourning came to play tonight.
Oh, he sure did.
Alonzo Mourning, Sasha Danilovic, and Tim Hardaway are in there for the Miami Heat. Under 6 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Got a good one going here. Jordan starts to go. He's now... This is the team that swept the Heat 3-0 in the first round of the playoffs. Great pass from Luke Longley to Michael Jordan. And Chicago. Here is Jordan guarded by Danilovic. Double team quickly. Jordan fires baseline. And Marley had the rebound. Banged into by P.J. Brown. Unfortunate for the Heat. And the basket by Michael Jordan.
Right there, you just saw bad basketball. You have to take care of your defensive board. There's the first, second shot. And here comes Jordan. Knocks that one right off the glass. Maximizing the clock.
7 on the shot clock. Jordan finds an opening in the lane and draws the foul. Is there any doubt? 49 points for Michael Jordan. He's going for 50 right here. He has enjoyed himself tonight after the home win, as you pointed out, against Vancouver last night. Getting in late, getting off to a slow start. They found their form in the 2nd quarter. Michael Jordan with 50 points tonight, and it's 104-98. Miami is out of timeouts. The Chicago Bulls have outlasted the Miami Heat to win by a score of 106-100, and our butt player of the game is Michael Jordan, who scored 50 points.
Michael, you were on fire. You looked quick tonight. The elevation was there. But as soon as Hardaway went to guard you during that period, you guys posted him up 5 straight times.
Yeah, I got the height advantage. I knew he was looking to guard me as a challenge today, and I just kind of took my time, and when I had him in the post, I just used my moves and used his anticipation to my advantage, and you know, we went right at him.
Now, coming over here, I saw you're holding your thumb here. Did you get hurt?
Yeah, I got hit on the thumb. I got the gamekeeper thumb, which is a bruise, and every now and then it just comes back to bother me during the course of the season, but it's nothing really.
Michael, you seem to enjoy yourself tonight. I mean, you had a smile on your face. You had a couple of words for Pat Riley. What'd you tell Pat, by the way, when you hit that jumper falling off the court?
He called me a little rat for making that jumper, and I just had to smile at him. I mean, you know, he's such a competitor, and you know, I'm just as competitive as he is. So, you know, when we have a chance to beat his teams, I mean, that's a big challenge for us.
You said this year this team can still get better. Where can the Bulls get better?
I think consistently. I think we hadn't played a perfect season, I guess, and I guess that's the motivation that we have at this stage. That drives us to be better as a team. I don't think we should get complacent with what we did last year. I think everyone's looking at us to get tired out, and maybe you know, maybe an injury here and there, and we're old, whatever. But that's the challenge, is to prove everybody wrong.
Michael, between you and your personal trainer, you're dropping 5 to 8 pounds.
Can you explain a little bit about that?
Last year, I played at 217, 218, and I had a lot of knee problems, tendonitis. And this year, I tried to get down to 209, maintain the same strength, but yet take some of that pressure off my knee. And I haven't had any problems with it. And as you can see, my quickness is back a little bit. And
absolutely.
certainly, I got the lift in my legs that I hadn't really been having in the last 15 months. So I feel good. I just hopefully we can maintain the same program.
Isn't it great how you can come back after winning a 4th title? We see what happens with Dallas and other sports and still get focused when the time comes to get focused at camp.
I think that has a lot to do with it. You know, you're at the tail end of your career to a certain extent, and you better enjoy these last few moments of stardom or of success and whatever. And I think that drives me more so than anything. I'm trying to get Frank Hamlin a ring. I told him he's the only one on the team that hadn't got a ring, and I feel dedicated to help get him a ring.
Michael, thanks for coming over.
Sure.
I know it isn't easy. Great to have you with us.